Hey guys, so about 2.5 weeks ago I posted a questions and answers video asking you guys to send me in questions via comments or any other social networking site, that I would make a video answering all of your questions later on. So I went through all the questions. I didn't have that big of a response this time. I think I had a bigger response last time, but anyway, I went through them all and I have them all right here on my iPad, which is good because I need to start using this for things other than playing Clash of the Clans for hours at a time. So anyway, I'm going to go through and answer the questions for you guys. So the first one that I got is, what is my ethnicity? I do believe I've answered this question before, and it's just simply super lots of different mixes of white, and then there is some Native American in there. Enough for me to have like a little tribal identification card and to get all my dental work done for free and my glasses and stuff, so that's nice. But mostly just super white, really. The only thing I really got from the Native American besides the free dental perks is the dark eyes and the high cheekbones. So the next one I got is, what am I going to school for? Right now it is drug and alcohol counseling is my major. I graduate in December of this year, and then I'm going into the police academy, so that's the plan. Not looking forward to having to get pepper sprayed again, but that's okay. My next question was, do I have any pets where I live now? And I don't have any pets other than fish. I have platies and mollies and guppies. Most of my mollies and guppies are babies because Kyle's fish had babies and I took the babies because I couldn't stand the thought of them getting eaten, so now I have a bunch of baby fish to take care of. I live on campus, so I can't have like real pets, which sucks, but I do volunteer at a cat shelter one night a week, and I get to spend time with a lot of really cool cats there, which is what happened to my hand, if you can see, but it's healing up, so you probably can't tell. So the other question is, what was my first job? My first job was cashiering at a dollar store when I was 14 years old. I have been working since I was 14, and I've been working pretty consistently since I was 14, so I know what it's like to have a job. Another question I got a couple about like what tattoos I have and stuff. I already have a video on that, which I will link below, and I am actually going to be filming a new video in the next month or so. I'm getting some microdermals, and I kind of want to put those in there, so I am going to film a new one, and I'll link the new one below once it's done. But yeah, you're welcome to go watch that and join the religious discussion in the comments, because it is on fire. It was like way back in the day when I first started YouTube, and I wasn't really thinking like, hey, I probably shouldn't spend too much time on the religious aspect of my tattoos because people are gonna freak out, which is exactly what happened. So lesson learned, don't talk about religion, don't talk about politics, and just don't talk about anything important because people get angry. So anyway, another one that I got was it difficult to move out of my parents' house when I did? And it's kind of weird. It's like I went to school really far away from my parents. I decided to go to school in Minnesota, and my parents are in Michigan. I grew up in Michigan. So it didn't really feel like moving out because it felt like I was just moving on campus, like just for the semesters, but then I stayed for the summer, and then I started renting an apartment, even though it's on campus, and it just kind of like slowly transitioned into me being on my own, and I kind of am not ready for it. Like, I know I'm almost 23 years old, but like I want to live at home like one more time while I still can. So I totally sacrificed the 4 months worth of paychecks for this summer, and I am going home while I still can, because I know that in the long run I'm never going to say, oh man, I really wish I would have stayed in Minneapolis and worked that whole summer instead of spending time with my parents, but I will probably someday regret not spending 4 months with my parents that I could have had. So I'm going home for this summer. It's like my last time living at home, I guess, and I'm actually really looking forward to it. My mom's getting chickens, and it's going to be awesome. So the other thing is, what was my high school experience like? I believe I answered this in my last questions and answers video, which I'll link that below. High school was kind of just a blur for me. I just kind of jumped through the hoops and didn't talk to a lot of people and got myself out of there. That's really it. For those of you that are still in high school, it really, really feels like it matters a lot. But, I mean, honestly, once you're out, it doesn't matter. High school just doesn't. I mean, academics, yes. Academics matter because you don't want to have to pay for school. So do as best as you possibly can, or else you're going to screw yourself over in college later, which is happening to me. Just know that like social aspects of high school don't matter at all. They really don't. Like almost the second you graduate, it doesn't matter anymore. Another person asked what the biggest struggle I've ever had in my life has been. There's been a couple things that involved family members that I'm not gonna like go into on YouTube because, you know, it's personal for them as well. But the biggest thing was when I was 11, my brother was 19 and he got into a car accident. He ran a stop sign and has a traumatic brain injury. He is 30. He'll be 31 this year. And he still lives at home. He still needs to live at home with his parents. And it's difficult, you know. He's my big brother. He and I were really close, even considering there's a big age gap. And, you know, it's a struggle. Every single day for my parents, it's a struggle. And it's really frustrating for me to live so far away and be, like, so powerless in the situation. Like, there's nothing I can really do to try and ease, like, the stress of what their lifestyle really is now. So that's big. That's a big struggle, and it's been a long time, and it's still, you know, has not really gotten any easier. There's getting used to it, but I don't think getting used to it and it getting easy are really the same thing. I think those are two completely different situational aspects of the whole big picture. So another person asked, what kind of a gamer am I? I don't play first-person shooters. I can't. I can't really play any newer games because the graphics are so real that I get scared. Like, I think that I'm actually going to be physically harmed, you know, if my character gets hurt. So I stick with Duck Hunt. I have an original Nintendo and a Super Nintendo and a Nintendo 64 and a Wii. And I won't go past the 64 bits of graphics because I can't really handle it. I'll play Zelda on the Wii, but most of the things that I play on the Wii are like the Lego games, things like that, because I'm too fragile. I can't, my emotions can't handle big exciting games like Call of Duty or anything like that. So I've actually never played Call of Duty. No, I can't do it. And finally, the last question that I got in the comments was simply, who is the most attractive person named Dave that you know? I would have to think about that for a second.
Hello everyone, my name is XPoopyPoops aka Dave, aka the most attractive person Jess knows named Dave, and I was told I could do something that I wanted a lot of people to see, so I'm going to do this.